Man, gracious sakes! I think the Dodgers and the Blue Jays are still playing Game 3. Was it Game 3 or Game 4 that went like 32 hours long, 18 innings? Goodness gracious! Also, man, definitely thoughts and prayers to those in the Caribbean, Jamaica, and all the surrounding islands dealing with Hurricane Melissa. And we got some parents acting plumb foolish out here in the world. Yeah, man, Cameron suing J. Cole. That and more. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to another episode of 58 South TV presents Topics of Discussion, your new home for sports, news, and entertainment. I'm your host, 58 South, along with the voice of the party,
Bang.
Jones.
Bang. Bang. What's up, baby?
What's happening with you, man? How was your week?
Been busy, brother. Been real busy, but it's all good, man. You know, slow motion is better than no motion, but this is fast motion, and I'm all in.
I heard that. Everybody, welcome to the Juice Jones Show. Digging that backdrop you got there, brother.
Hey, stop playing. Let's go, 58.
I'm
trying to be like you when I grow up.
Coming soon. If you're going to be like me, you got to get you one of these.
What's that?
58 South TV custom-made sweatshirts. You know what I'm talking about? One time for my family, long-time supporter, Miss Meredith Simpson, for hooking me up, man. This dope. I've been waiting to wear this, to be honest with you. It's finally cool enough outside, so I won't look crazy wearing this on camera.
Yeah, it looks crazy. I think I'm going to have to have that young lady make me a couple of Juice Jones sweatshirts, brother.
Yeah, we'll get it worked out. Man, let me get to this opening bell here, man, 'cause I can't wait to get started.
Let's do it.
I can't wait to get started. This is it's going to be a fun one, man. This is going to be a fun one. All right, let's get to it.
Yeah, ring the bell.
Opening bell, Juice Jones. NBA season is still fresh. So, you know, a lot of teams are still trying to figure it out. The Sixers seem to have it figured out so far. They're undefeated at the time of this recording. The Oklahoma City Thunder still undefeated at the time of this recording. And I think it was one other team that was undefeated, but I can't remember who it is. I just know the Boston Celtics are 0-3.
Is it not the Spurs?
Boom, there we go. The Spurs. Thank you, sir. That leads me to my opening question for you. I'm going to give you a list of names. These are all young guns. You tell me which one you think gets an NBA title first. Cool? Cool. All right. We got Anthony Edwards, Ja Morant, Paolo Banchero, Cade Cunningham. Oh, hold on. In case people are tuning in and aren't really familiar with basketball, let me give you what team these guys play for. Also by saying, thank you for watching on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening on the Connected Radio. If you're not already listening, download that Connected Radio app. If you're not already watching, hit us up on YouTube, like, share, subscribe. All right. Anthony Edwards from the Minnesota Timberwolves, Ja Morant from the Memphis Grizzlies, Paolo Banchero from the Orlando Magic, Cade Cunningham of the Detroit Pistons, Trae Young of the Atlanta Hawks, Tyrese Maxey of the Philadelphia 76ers, Victor Wembanyama of the San Antonio Spurs, Zion Williamson from New Orleans Pelicans, or Cooper Flagg of the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, I got a tie. It's going to either be between Victor Wembanyama or Cooper Flagg. Both of those boys are showing out, but Victor Wembanyama, that's a man. That's a man amongst boys.
So out of all those names I said, you think those two will get one first out of
Yes,
everybody?
sir. Especially Victor Wembanyama.
Victor got to go through Oklahoma City, so I don't really see him. Well, I did say first. I say it first.
And Victor Wembanyama's not worried about that Oklahoma City, brother. Trust me, they need to worry about him.
I still, man, I'm gonna have to go with Anthony Edwards. I'm gonna have to go with Ant.
Okay, that's a good pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Ant, man. I'm gonna tell you why, man. I'm gonna go with Ant because he's gotten so close twice already, right? With really no help. I ain't gonna sit here in front. He ain't really had no help, man. Cat, did the roly-poly when it was time to do your thing. Send him on to New York. He gonna roly-poly on y'all too. I'm just letting you know right now. It's just in him. You know what I mean? It's just in him. And the reason I don't think Wemby's gonna get there before Ant-Man is because what I'm seeing from Victor Wembanyama so far this year, outstanding, amazing. But it's 82 game season, homie. It's an 82 game season.
Hey,
man.
That goes for everybody, baby. That goes for everybody.
Yeah, but everybody, it's a lot of these other players have been here before. You know what I'm saying? Victor's just now having his coming out party, and that's dope. But that team's still young. You gotta let me know who's that veteran leader on that squad to get them over that after the All-Star break situation. You know what I mean?
They said the same thing about the Warriors.
Plus, he's in the West. It's a dog fight every night over there for him.
And nobody think the Warriors would do it when they was young, brother, and they rock and roll, baby.
Yeah, I hear you, but I ain't got Victor. I think let's see. Yeah, Victor and them would probably make the playoffs. They'll probably make the playoffs. His biggest
That's
issue.
most deaf.
Nah, I ain't gonna say most deaf because his biggest issue is gonna be his health. The man had like blood clots last year. Like that just don't go away. You gotta keep monitoring that. And he's too tall to, have them kind of issues. So that's really what y'all gotta worry about, Wemby fans. But if everything, he stays healthy and everything like that, man, he's fun to watch. He's fun to watch. He looks like a creative NBA 2K player.
Hey, it's just not him either. It's the team. They real fun to watch. They out there balling, baby.
Yeah, but I bet you if he go down, that same squad ain't gonna be as fun to watch.
Hopefully not. Let's hope not. I hope he has a great season. I hope he stays healthy, and I hope he rock and rolls, man. Cause he's something I've never seen before, man. Like he just pulling up, bro. You 7 foot what? What is he? 7'4"?
Like 7'5", I do believe.
Bruh, he just pull up. He just come down, dribble, stop, pull up at the three. I'm like, bruh, really?
That ain't even the most impressive part of his game to me. To me, it's the ball handling at 7'5".
Crazy.
So he's I guess we already got the Greek freak. I guess he the French freak. He the French freak.
But yo, Anthony Edwards, man, like you said, though, he came close. But hey, close don't mean nothing in this league, brother. A lot of people come close. You got to get it. You got to make it happen, man.
Hey, man, you might think I'm crazy, man, but I really think it's gonna come down to again, everybody healthy. I think it's gonna come down to the Warriors and the Thunder, man.
I don't think you're crazy for that at all.
Cause of a full season with Draymond, Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry together, now they know how to play off each other. I think that's gonna be dangerous in that West, man. It's gonna be dangerous in the West.
With Kuminga and I
forgot all about Al Horford. Yeah. I ain't crazy. My bald head brethren. Yeah, I ain't crazy. Yeah, so the Warriors and the Thunder, man, because it's gonna take the Rockets a little while to get adjusted to having all that star power they got with Kevin Durant right there. Plus, you still missing your leader, Fred VanVleet. They're gonna be good, but not at full strength. So yeah, it's gonna come down to them Warriors and the Oklahoma City Thunder, man. Yeah.
Well, Houston better get it right soon because KD ain't gonna be in the league for so much longer, brother.
I don't know, man. KD probably got another 4 or 5 years left, man. KD don't do a lot of banging.
Right.
KD like a wide receiver, man. He don't do a lot of touching. He don't do a lot of getting touched out there, man. When you last time you seen him play with his back to the basket, like for real, for real. He ain't down there like that.
Not at all. But you know how easy it is for him to get hurt, brother. All he has to do is twist the wrong way. Boom.
Yeah. But he'll be fine. He'll be fine. They just got to figure out who's getting what shots when. We already know who the closer is. Now you just got to get there. You got to get to the closing point. So
that's it.
Yeah, there's that. Did you have any other thoughts on any of these guys that I named? Because see, it used to be Ja Morant for me, but Ja Morant taking the whole Allen Iverson approach to things, and I'm like, they ain't gonna serve you well in the West. If the Memphis Grizzlies were on the East like they should be, since Tennessee is over here on the map, I'd say Ja and the Memphis Grizzlies, but he in the West, man.
Yeah, he's missing a couple of pieces. I love Ja Morant for who he is, but he can't do it by himself, and he's definitely missing a couple of pieces, man. So we'll just see what happens with that.
I think he's one piece away. Cause they gave up Desmond. Well, not sent Desmond Bain to Orlando, helped them out tremendously with that young group. Jackson Jr. I think that's his full name. Yeah, he's a real solid quality guy. You know what I mean? Score, plays defense, rebounds, help facilitate. But again, you're in the West, man. You're in the West. Everybody does that in the West. A winning record will have you in the play-in the game in the West. Straight up.
Right.
Like, if my Hornets can win 30 games, we'll be in the play-in on the East, brother. We'll be in the play-in.
Hey, y'all looking pretty doggone good too.
We look exciting, and I was gonna say healthy, but Brandon Miller's out with a shoulder subluxation, I believe is how they listed it. So separated shoulder, something like that. Maybe. Well, no, he probably gonna be out for like 4 to 6, 2 to 4, 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah, I don't see him coming back anytime soon, and we really don't need him to. We don't need to rush him because Conker Nipple is playing great. I take back anything that I may have said about us drafting that guy. He's a perfect piece, perfect addition to the squad. Ryan Kalkbrenner's in there giving us good solid minutes, being productive. Moussa Diabate is an undersized center, but he's out there doing his thing. Can't knock that. It's nice to see a Charlotte Hornets team that's competing. The other night we were losing by double digits to the Wizards at halftime, and story has it LaMelo Ball got into Miles Bridges at halftime. Like, look, man, I'm gonna need to see more from you. You know what I mean? Being a vocal leader out there. It's good to hear, man. Even better, we actually came back, won that game. We were tied for first in the league in points per game. Then we got mollywopped by the Miami Heat the other night, like I think 117 to 144. Yeah. But
That's
still,
cool.
man,
Though. I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you.
all good positive signs. Good positive signs, man. The Philadelphia 76ers are the team to beat in the East right now.
I ain't worried about them.
That's looking like y'all problem is the
I ain't worried.
Philadelphia
No,
76ers.
ain't worried about them.
Y'all ain't got enough for VJ Edgecombe, man.
Come on, man. Stop it.
Y'all ain't got enough for Tyrese Maxey, man. Y'all ain't
You
got enough for
talking too
Tyrese
crazy, man.
Maxey, man.
Stop playing, man. You talking to me, bro? You talking to me, bro? We got firepower, baby. We good to go where we at. We straight over here. We straight over here, bro.
I tell you what. Let's see. Season just started. Let's see what everything look like in a month. Let's see what everything look like in a month. I mean, a month ain't gonna tell us everything we need to know, but it'll give us a pretty good gauge where everybody's at.
Where did VJ Edgecombe come from, though? First of all,
Baylor.
My man is out here wilding. I said, yo, he's ready.
Yeah, that's what we were looking at, but of course he didn't fall that far in the draft. He didn't make it to number 4. He got wiped up off the board before the 4th pick. And again, I'm satisfied with who we have, man. He's a great long-term addition. Great long-term addition.
But yeah, I love it, man. I mean, Concanipple is a beast. That's all I'm gonna say. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, the way the team is constructed now, it's worth watching. Colin Sexton out here playing like he could possibly be the 6th man of the year, barring any injuries, anything like that. So again, man, it's a good year for us. Tell you who it's not a good year for. We're gonna go ahead and get off of basketball unless you had something.
Good to go.
It's not a good year for LSU. They just got it's another coaching vacancy, in case you haven't heard. Brian Kelly, out of here. He was on a 10-year, $100 million deal. Don't even worry about it, Slick. We're gonna go ahead and buy you out, let you go home, sit on the porch, enjoy your mint julep. It's it for you. That's Napier at Florida, James Franklin at Penn State. Now you got Kelly at LSU. Some high-profile squads needing some coaches.
Yeah, buddy.
And the name that keep throwing out seems to be Lane Kiffin over there at Ole Miss. I looked on the schedule just to see if Ole Miss plays Texas A&M, and I gotta apologize to Texas A&M Juice. I think it was last episode we were talking about the SEC, and I made a mistake and said nobody's undefeated in the SEC. Texas A&M said, "Hold my beer." I mean, yeah, still out here, monkey footing through the SEC. They don't play each other, so I need both of them to win out because I want to see those two offenses go up against each other. Texas A&M and Ole Miss. That'll be the national championship game, as far as I'm concerned, if it go down.
Well, I'm gonna tell you straight up, with LSU, whoever tries to fill those shoes, let me tell you something, man. That's a pre-warning to them. Yo, it's championship or bust in there, man. If you ain't coming in to win no championship, they gonna sweep you right out the same way they did Kelly. They not playing out there, bro.
That's why I already knew that James Franklin wasn't in the running. They like, we've been to big games before. That ain't the problem. We gotta win them. You know what I mean? So I don't think he'll be looked at as a coach. I'm telling you, man, it's Lane Kiffin who's they're looking at. Lane Kiffin.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess he's a decent coach, bro. You know what can I say? But hey, man, he better be ready for that, man, because right now he's comfortable at Ole Miss, and sometimes don't leave that comfort zone, man, to try to go somewhere else, and then somebody just beat you over the head and let you go after 2 seasons.
Oh man, you don't know Lane Kiffin history, huh? Lane Kiffin worked up under Coach Saban, went from there and went to, I want to say FIU, turned them into somebody exciting to watch. Yeah, man, don't worry about it. Lane good. Lane with all the smoke.
Okay.
Hey, Lane with all the smoke.
Well, good for Lane. I hope he does a great job out there. Hopefully he gets a
job. Man, he ain't got the job yet, man. I want him to still build at Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying?
There ain't gonna be no building. He gonna have to damn go this year because they looking for somebody now. They looking for somebody now.
I hear that, but if you're a coach that has a team that's got a great chance of going to the college football playoff, I wouldn't even entertain anything right now and throw my team off. and be a distraction to the squad.
Hey man, you know they can always get Bill Belichick.
They can't. Bill Belichick's still a Tar Heel. He's still the Tar Heel coach. They haven't
Oh,
bought
they
him out.
get rid. They getting rid of him real quick, brother. Trust me, he's not making it to next season.
And get who? Like you want to get rid of him? Who you gonna get?
They already talking about buying him out, bro. Like that's nothing.
That man, there have been no official words about nobody trying to buy him out in Tar Heel country, man. It's been a lot of speculation, but it ain't no credit or credence to none of that, man. People
Belichick
just
going back
mad
to the
because the team.
NFL.
People just mad because the team suck. You know what I mean? That ain't on Coach Belichick. Them boys just wasn't prepared to play D1 football at the time, man. That's all. That's all. 70 plus new players playing together for the first time. Oh, man. No.
Okay, so he gonna be the next season, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Belichick.
Cool.
Belichick gonna be there next year, man.
Negative.
He gonna be there. He gonna be there next year. Y'all keep y'all Tar Heel football fans act like it's somebody waiting in the wings to take this job. Who is lining up to take? Like Bill Belichick was nuts to take the job in the first place.
Exactly.
Mac Brown should have retired as the Tar Heel coach. As far as I'm concerned, Mac Brown is UNC football, but you know I'm not a Carolina football fan, so I got to be quiet and mind my business. Worry about my Aggies who finally won another game in their conference. You know what I mean? Yeah, we already doubled our win total from last season in the conference, baby.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, look, let's get to some of these. You want to do college first or the NFL?
It don't matter to me, baby. It's on you.
All right. Well, big game coming up in college this week. 12 o'clock on ABC. You got number 9 Vanderbilt, 7-1, going up against your boys, the Texas Longhorns, ranked number 20th at 6-2. And I gotta congratulate y'all, man. Y'all had a nice comeback against Mississippi State. I thought Mississippi State was gonna finally get their first SEC win on old Arch, but them boys said no. You won't have us looking crazy.
Yeah, Arch, he needs all these wins, so Arch better stop playing around. For real.
I mean, they already bowl eligible. You got 6 wins, man. We know you're not gonna win the national.
They not here for a bowl.
Might well be. You might well be, man. That other one's out the question.
They can make it to the playoffs still if they win out.
Man, yeah, we'll see.
You know, it's a different system now. That playoffs.
Yeah, but they won't win out though. They playing Vanderbilt Saturday. They won't win out.
Right.
Yeah, they won't win out. My money's on Diego Pavia on that one.
Mine too.
Let's see. Texas. Ooh, Texas minus 2.5. Yeah. All right. Okay, Vegas. Whatever you say. That over under 44.5. Stay away from it. All right. See, I'm trying to find another decent one. Because the only thing outside of that would be one of them trap games, like a real good team playing a sorry team with a chance to. Yep, found a trap game. 7:30 p.m. on ESPN2. NC State at 4-4, playing number 8 Georgia Tech, who's still undefeated in the SEC, in the ACC. That might be that trap game I'm thinking about. Georgia Tech gonna go in there thinking they're gonna blow the doors off of them, and NC State got something to play for. Like I said about Wake Forest and SMU, if we know we can't be great, we can at least ruin your season.
You're right about that. And NC State always ruined my season. Every time I put money on them or against them, it always comes out messed up. So I'm gonna stay away as far as I can from that game.
So you got number 18 Oklahoma, number 14 Tennessee, identical records at 6-2. That's 7:30 on ABC, so that's the night game. Tennessee minus 3.5.
Going Tennessee all the way.
Whew, that over-under is 56.5. This is going to be a shootout. Well, at least Vegas thinks so.
I'm going under, and I'm going Tennessee all the way.
Got you. Let's see what else we got, man. All right, we got the night game, 10:15 Saturday. Number 17, Cincinnati. Number 24, Utah. Cincinnati 7-1, Utah 6-2. They have Utah minus 10.5.
Brother, Utah been blowing the doors off of people, bro, and I can't even say nothing because Cincinnati is decent, but I'm going Utah all the way on that one.
All right, I'm going to take, I ain't even make a selection on none of these. I'm tripping. I'm going to take Cincinnati, but go back, I'm going to take Oklahoma. I'm going to take Georgia Tech to beat NC State. I don't think they're going to let that trap stuff mess with them. What was that first one I talked about? No, it was an SEC game. Oh yeah, I did pick Vanderbilt. Yeah. All right, what we got in the professional league?
Well, I know tomorrow we got good old Baltimore Ravens versus the good old Miami Dolphins. I think Lamar's coming back tomorrow, if I'm not right. I mean, if I'm correct.
That's a good game to come back on. Yeah, that's a great one to come back on.
And they got Baltimore minus 7.5. But Tua played a heck of a game on Sunday, and they wiped the floor. Who did they play on Sunday? I forgot. I know they wiped the floor with somebody. Because I
The
lost money
Little
on that.
Giants. They played the Little Giants from the movie. I don't know. Ain't no look, man. I ain't about to sit here and believe Tua gonna do that 2 weeks in a row. I'm not
Right.
gonna do it.
But I'm gonna stay away from that game. But
I
that's
do.
tomorrow night, Baltimore versus Miami. Who you going with?
I'm going Baltimore. They beat the Falcons in Atlanta. Hold on now. All right. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, we ain't even let the Falcons score though. So I mean, they let them score 10, man. I'm not trust that. You know what I mean? Let them score.
So you think Baltimore's gonna cover that spread, -7.5, or you think they just gonna win?
No, I think Baltimore gonna beat the pure brakes off the Miami Dolphins, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a
Okay.
Thursday
Well,
night massacre.
that's a good one then. And then let's see Sunday. I'm just gonna throw a couple out there and see how you feel about it. Kansas City at Buffalo. They got Kansas City minus
Kansas
one and a
City.
half.
Yeah, I got Kansas City.
Okay,
They're
then
getting back in form.
okay. So you don't think Josh Allen gonna hold it down for him?
I think Josh Allen may have a great game, but I think the Buffalo Bills lose.
Okay. Well, we got your Carolina Panthers playing at Green Bay, and they got Green Bay minus 13.5.
Yeah, that's a pretty good gamble there. That's a pretty good one. Take that 13.5 if Andy Dalton playing.
But yeah, if Andy Dalton playing, I'm taking Green Bay minus 30. You know what I mean? So that don't even matter.
Yeah, yeah.
Then
I
we got
mean, it was
another
cool
good
being
one.
above.
Go ahead. I'm
It
sorry.
was cool being above 500 while it. It was cool being above 500 while it lasted. Go ahead, sir.
Hey man, you know what? And I talk mad junk about y'all, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now with Bryce Young, y'all looking decent, man. But as soon as you said that AD was coming in, and I ain't talking about AD for the Mavericks, I'm talking about Andy Dalton, brother. That was it. That was over already.
What's the next one, man?
I'm gonna go with another heavy hitter. We got Indianapolis going to Pittsburgh, and they got Indianapolis minus 3.5.
Yeah, after seeing what Green Bay did to Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh, I'm fairly confident in Daniel Jones and what's it, Jonathan Taylor.
Good old Indiana Jones,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
All right, and the last good one that I see, I mean, there's a few more games, but the last good one that I see is going to be Minnesota at Detroit, and they got Detroit minus 9.5.
Yeah, Detroit is going to run the Vikings out of the building. Yeah, they're going to run them out of the building. It ain't even going to be, it ain't going to be worth talking about. It ain't going to be worth talking about for real.
I agree with you 100%. I'm definitely throwing, if I throw any money on that game, I'm throwing it right there.
Yeah, that's a good bet, man. That's a real good bet. All right. Oh, you ain't say nothing about y'all game. The Giants and the Niners, right?
I mean, brother, was I supposed to? I was saying the good games out there.
I mean, you talked about my squad. You know, I mean, you brung us up. I wasn't gonna talk about us because I know we down a guy.
Well, I wasn't gonna talk about us either because I know we down a guy.
Hey, well, y'all might pull off the upset, man. Y'all do amazing stuff at home. Y'all beat the Eagles at home.
Yeah, I can't even lie. The funny thing is they got San Fran minus 2.5. So I don't know what Vegas is thinking, but either way, it's cool. Yeah, I mean, go Giants. Hope we do something, play for Scatterboo and neighbors. I mean, we down too, brother. Whew.
Yeah, it'll be all right though, man. Your man's going for the season. Scat going for the season.
I mean, it looks like it, brother. I mean, I think they said he had a dislocated ankle.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, he's done. He's done.
That'd probably do it, right?
Speedy recovery and all that, there, partner. Well, Juice, since UMG flagged me for playing that put him on the news, I can no longer use that as as a transition, right?
Oh.
Yeah, UMG. Yeah, UMG flagged me, homie. Stop the video from coming out. I had to go put some different music up on it for the last episode to actually be able to be used. Yeah. So insert new instrumental here. All right,
Okay.
cool.
That was it. Okay, that was good. That was a good one.
Imagine,
right there. I don't think UMG can stop that one.
Nah, not at all. So imagine you are 12 years old. You done had a long day at school. Ain't no telling what didn't happen. You probably wrote a little, "Do you like me?" Check, yes, check, no, check, maybe letter to one of your potential little ladies. You wait, and she ain't even respond back to it yet. So you got that anxiety on your mind. Then when you get home, you open the door to find absolutely nothing. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. There's no furniture. There's no clothes. None of your clothes are there. The beds are gone. The couch is gone. Most importantly, your mama gone too. Well, that's what happened to this 12-year-old young man in Copper's Cove, Texas, which is 140 miles north of San Antonio. He got home to find out his mama had moved in with her boyfriend. And her boyfriend said that the 12-year-old is not welcome in his house. Yeah, the young man went to the neighbor and was like, yo, come look at this. You think I'm lying? Come look at, well, you ain't say that. Y'all know how I be paraphrasing. Hey man, hey, neighbor, come look at this. Make sure I ain't tripping. Come look at this. Like everything gone, right? Like I ain't just seeing stuff. All my stuff gone. Whole house is empty. Yeah. Turns out the boyfriend was like, yeah, his the uncle was supposed to pick him up from school. Police got in touch with the uncle. Ain't nobody tell me nothing about that. Cool. Okay, so then they said, well, the boy's older brother was supposed to pick him up from school too. Older brother? No, no. So Juice, this is my question to you. What do you think this 12-year-old boy did for them to just dip out, man, without even letting him know, and for the man to be like, yeah, he ain't welcome at my house? Like,
Bruh,
how bad you gotta be at 12 for people to just leave you while you at school?
I don't think it had nothing to do with him at all. I think it definitely has something to do with his crazy mama, who's not a mama. She is terrible, and this is a horrible story. But I don't know what he could have done to make that happen. But it just sounds crazy. And when I seen the pictures of how the boyfriend and the mama look anyway, they look like they ain't got it all anyway. You know what I mean? Because she got some crazy looking blue hair that look like probably should have been out 3 years ago. That's still in there. So I don't know what it's doing to her brain and messing up whatever's going on with them circuits. But she need to be ashamed of herself. Ain't that right?
Oh man, they say the neighbor says that they had a history of kicking the 12-year-old boy out, but she ain't go into detail. That's why I was like, so what he do? Somebody got to explain to me what this little young man keep doing to get kicked out, and for them to be like, you know what, man, we just gonna let you have the apartment. Can't have none of the stuff that's in it, but we're gonna let you have the apartment. I
Crazy.
have to know more now. I have to know more. Oh, you think that's crazy? No, Slick. Let's go down to Florida. Where Mr. Jeremy Jerron Rouse is a DoorDash driver. Along with being a DoorDash driver, he's the father of a nonverbal autistic young man. And what does the two have in common, him being a DoorDash driver and him, being the father of the autistic child? Well, he was on his route delivering when his wife noticed when she woke up, because she was sleeping in the car. She went with him too on the trip. She woke up like, Junior ain't in the back seat. Junior done dipped on all of them. But instead of going to look for Junior in his car, my man went to make sure he made the DoorDash delivery because he didn't want to mess up his rating. That's what he told the policeman.
Okay, so I don't want to mess up my rating. Meanwhile, my special needs son is missing.
Your special needs son was standing on the on ramp of I-4, running naked down the westbound ramp. Some good Samaritans, scooped up the young man and helped avoid a catastrophe. That's where your son was at.
My gosh, bro, that is terrible.
No, I'm gonna tell you the terrible part. Charged with 1 count of cruelty toward a child by child abuse without great bodily harm and perjury for making a false affidavit in official proceedings. Pled not guilty and released on $5,000 bond. 5 racks. That's all it costs for you to neglect your baby. 5 racks.
Hey, let me ask you one
I
question.
ain't even read the
58.
charges. Yes, sir.
Did he get a good rating from his delivery?
I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I mean, they got there on time because he went and did that before he took care of his baby. Oh, and Bluella DeVille with the hair you was talking about earlier, her and her man,
Yeah.
they got charged with abandoning or endangering a child without intent to return. That's a 3rd-degree felony, carries up to 10 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. So they got to pay more. Well, no, that's a fine. So yeah. But either way, man, parents going wild. Parents going plumb crazy out here in these streets, man.
Right.
You risk your baby life and well-being to deliver DoorDash though.
Don't even get me started, man. These people out here is crazy, bro. They bugging.
You think it's crazy now? You wait till Saturday and this government shutdown still going on, and them SNAP benefits get think that's them SNAP benefits is over November 1st. It was some, I seen some post. I think it was the dude Nino Brown. You ever see any of the Nino Brown posts on like Instagram or YouTube, anything like that? Bald cat with a crown from Florida. He was a rapper before, but he had like a clip where there was some people talking about some they cut these SNAP benefits. We taking We just gonna take groceries out of Walmart and stuff like that. And you know, I believe these people. I believe every last one of them, to be quite honest with you.
Most definitely.
I
You know what
believe them.
time it is.
Yeah, and what make this even more serious, at least to me, it's getting cold outside, man. Like people can get around certain stuff and deal with certain stuff when the weather's nice. Like, you know how I always say, you can't convince somebody the world coming to an end and it's sunny outside and the weather's hot. Can't convince
Right.
them, you know what I mean? They ain't trying to hear that. Well, in the middle in November when it's dark, cloudy, rainy, and frigid outside, yeah, then we start to see who's who and what's what out here for real. And I do believe we about to start finding out who's who and what's what out here for real, man.
Oh boy, they don't know
Yeah,
what they doing. They opening up a floodgate right now, bruh.
yeah. We can pretend like we ain't see it coming. We can pretend. We can
Yeah.
pretend. You know,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, we can pretend. We can pretend like we didn't see it coming. I am shocked by by recent events. There we go. That's the phrase for the rest of 2025. I am shocked by recent events.
Yeah. Picture that.
Oh, well, we can still use this one though, Juice. We can still use this one.
What we got?
So in entertainment news, your man Cameron is suing North Carolina's own Jermaine Cole. So there was a song called Ready 24 that he did on his Might Delete Later mixtape. If you don't remember, I think it was 2022. Okay. Oh, in exchange for, you know, working on that or being on that, Cameron had asked Cole to either collab with him on something, on one of his joints, or, you know, come do the podcast, the It Is What It Is podcast with him, that baby, and Mace. Great podcast. Another good sports podcast. Y'all check that out after you get done checking us out. He said every time he would holler at him and ask him about it, he'd be like, yeah, you know, got something going on, I'm kind of busy. So Cam felt like he was getting the runaround for like 2 years, and he went to the courts and was like, I don't want to see the proceeds from the song, which I think probably made around $500,000. So yeah, let me get that. Let me get $500,000. That's what this lawsuit is for, $500,000.
Hey, you know, it is what it is, man. You got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? And I know J. Cole probably was like, man, nah, I ain't going to make that show. Because you know what's going to happen if you get on that show. They're going to talk about that Drake beef. They're going to talk about all that. And he probably going to be like, nah, he don't want none of the smoke. You know what I mean? I mean, not the Drake beef, the Kendrick Lamar beef. I'm sorry. So he probably like, nah, I don't want none of that smoke.
Think that's what it was?
Gotta be.
Okay, well, I mean, it's not the only one suing. Mercedes, not the car brand, but the female rapper. Gotta give y'all some backstory in case y'all forgot. Y'all remember in the Source magazines where there was this lady, very, very nicely built lady, on she was on No Limit, and it would always say coming soon. Well, Mercedes is the one on the you ain't gotta say too much from the look in your eyes. You know what I mean?
Hey.
They performed that song. Yeah, they performed that song. They performed that song at Versus. Mac did his verse. Welcome home, Mac. He's been home for a while, but welcome home, Mac. He did his part in the song. And Mercedes came out and was like, yeah, y'all ain't have permission to do that. I have my song. And she even had some receipts showing that the album had actually came out in like 98 or 99, something like that. I had no clue at all that the album finally came out. Like it was like Dr. Dre's Detox. You'd always hear about it or see the little art, see the advertisement for it, but I didn't know it came out.
So what's she suing for? How much?
I don't know. From what I saw, it didn't say how much. It just said she will be suing.
Okay, well she better be happy when she gets like a little $300-$400.
I doubt she'll waste any time suing for $300 to $400. Yeah, I strongly doubt that. You got any? What were your reactions to the verses, man? I know it's a week old now, but what was your reactions to it? Thoughts after the verses?
Coming into it, you know, I was like a lot of other people out there. I thought Cash Money was gonna do their thing, you know, and win it outright. But Master P definitely showed up. No Limit showed up, showed out. Shout out to both of them though, but No Limit definitely got the win to me in that.
Yeah, man, I had to apologize to all the No Limit soldiers. You know what I mean? I had Cash Money wiping the floor with them too. I mean, to be honest with you, man, it was like a one-on-one in the park. At first it was, you know, Juvie versus Mia X. Them two were the standouts. But overall, as a crew, Yeah, Cash Money was more, No Limit was more buttoned up. No Limit was like the Locks in this situation, and Cash Money was Dipset. We all know Cash Money has the bigger, I'll say bigger radio, not even radio, just, what do they really have to, come to think about, do they really have the bigger songs? Because Make 'Em Say was a movement.
Yeah, it was a movement, but I think Cash Money had more radio songs though. I think you're right about that.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Then it didn't help that that No Limit brung out Snoop to do the song that I just knew they wasn't gonna play because C Murder was locked up. Yeah, right at the end, and it sounded like he was talking directly to No Limit when he was rapping his part. I mean, to Cash Money.
Cash
I'm
Money,
tripping.
yep.
He was talking directly to Cash Money who was rapping his part. Yeah, but so overall, everything was cool till the end. Till Brian, baby Bubba Williams got a little too inebriated and called Turk out of his name for absolutely no reason. Absolutely no reason whatsoever. Like, wow, fella. All right. That's how you feel about the man.
Damn.
Anyway, Reuben Vincent, Charlotte, North Carolina. Ninth Wonder, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. The two have merged, Reuben Vincent being a rapper, Ninth Wonder being a producer, to create, I don't want to say classic, because that's overused term, but a very, very, very well put together album called Welcome Home. And it gives you a whole lot of nostalgic feel to it when you listen to it. But even the visuals this young man has to his videos gives you nostalgia. He has a video called God, hold on. Because the video is like a remake of the Brown Sugar Sydney. It's called Sydney, and God, what was Tay Diggs' character name on Brown Sugar, man? Dre and Sydney. Yeah, Dre and Sydney is the name of the song. Juice phone dropped, but it's cool. He'll be back. Dre and Sydney. So y'all please go check that out. That Reuben Vincent and Ninth Wonder, Welcome Home. And check that video out for Dre and Sydney, man. Awesome, spectacular.
Rose up.
See if Juice is coming back real quick before we sign out. You know we gotta do brick or swish, brother. Yeah, no, gone. Yeah, well. Hey man, thank y'all so much for tuning in. This has been another episode of 58 South TV Presents Topics of Discussion, your new home for sports, news, and entertainment. I'm your man, 58 South. Catch me on all things 58 South TV. That was Juice Jones. Catch him on all things Juice Jones, man. Y'all be kind. Y'all be careful whenever you go outside. Take God with you. Peace. Cut the check.